about to do it. We have driven over here to another zone that I'm getting ready to turn on and dash in for a few dashes. And it says it's busy. It says it's busy over here. So I'll come back to after we get our first order and hopefully we see a difference. So we pulled up and parked and immediately gotten a $6 plus order from Chipotle. So that's what I've been doing wrong all this time. Well, that's only the first order. So let me not get ahead of myself. But the first order is better than what I've been seeing. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let me go grab this and I'll be back.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you
That was a very interesting order. That Kava order I picked up. As soon as I pick up the order, oh, I got a Pizza Hut coming through. I'll come back and tell you the story. Decline that upside down Pizza Hut order. Okay, so let's try this again. As soon as we mark the order as pickup, we get a message from the customer saying, leave me a 5-star review on Amazon. Say this and I'll give you an extra tip. So I did it. And it turned into, that $4 order turned into a $6 order, which also turned into a high priority order. But I don't know, it was for some type of caulk or paste or something, you know, great replacement, works well, no leaks, you know, and whatever kind of product this person has, and he's probably selling this product on Amazon and getting these fake reviews, because I saw some other ones that said great replacement. All right, so I don't know. If we decline the next order, I'm done for the day. Just those two, because these are, you know, a lot of bad orders coming through, and my acceptance rate is almost at a 70%. So then I'm gonna have to take all the trash. I was almost at 80% just not long ago. Okay, we got one for Papa Murphy's. Let's see what it's paying. Happy Friday Eve, guys. Woo. We got off work a little while ago. Threw off our blazer. It's 97 degrees out here. We're gonna try to dash in a little while. We're gonna try to turn on dash and see how it goes. Opened up the app and it did not show that it was busy in my area. It showed that the other zone near mine was busy, and we gonna hit dash along the way. Now, mind you, this is the same zone that I was in on Tuesday that gave me maybe 2 priority offers, but they weren't really high paying. They were just low mileage, but they gave me a whole bunch of stuff in between that wasn't good. And it really, I can't really say that it was worth going over to that zone, right? So let me get around this. These two people just got into a fender bender. Car don't have, the truck doesn't have any damage. So yeah, it was kind of a waste. I guess I'm gonna try it again though. My zone isn't showing as busy, so we haven't really done much dashing this week. I got fed up with those two, you know, the orders that I did on that Monday. I haven't dashed since Monday. This Thursday, but yeah. So Tuesday I had an appointment for a pedicure after work, and then Wednesday was the class that I go to on Wednesday. So now we back at it, and I don't know. I usually try to make $100 throughout the week, but we only at 18. We're not even at $20. You know, I probably might. You know what? I'm not going another wreck. Oh my goodness! And they hit the pole too. Wow, it's dangerous out here in these streets. So yeah, I'm not gonna really try to make that goal $100 a week this week for the weekday. I mean, because I'm not dashing on Saturday, and Sunday is the jury's out on that. The only thing that may be good is the fact that the platinum pass, because I looked this morning and it said I had the platinum pass. So even if I don't make platinum status for 1 week, I can still, you know, dash as a platinum dasher. Now the only thing is that I might go below platinum status because I'm not gonna be taking a lot of this stuff that they've been throwing out here. So we're gonna turn on dash now, way from another zone. It's not that far, but we're gonna see what happens. I'll be back. Okay, we got our first order and we never even got out of our zone trying to get to the other zone. So we kind of had to do a turnaround to head over here to Popeyes, and which is going to be delivering in less than a mile away. So hopefully that's a good indicator, but you can't never really hope for too much. And we're gonna go pick up this order, and I'll be back. So DoorDash just sent me the next order.
Turn left onto Hofmeister Road.
I was just about to hit the option to, go to my zone, navigate to my zone, and they sent me this other order for a restaurant in my zone. Go figure. So we might be off to a good start, but you can't really get your hopes up because it has been terrible recently. But this restaurant, the mileage, I just think it says 5.9 miles, but the mileage may be, well, I got almost 2 miles to go to the restaurant, so we probably won't need to drive 5.9 miles total for the drop off. And I got a quarter tank of gas. Well, less than a quarter tank of gas. My gas light came on. So, we'll be fine. We'll pause if we need to and fill up. Because again, there's no goal today. We just out here. I'll be back after I pick this up. So we waited a little bit and we finally got it picked up. And the customer is 10 minutes away, going 3.45 miles, right in my zip code. And we won't be far from the zone also that we said that we were dashing along the way too. So I don't know. This may work out. This may be the way I dash now. Dash and start in my zone, turn it on while I'm in my zone, and hit dash along the way to the other zone, because it is keeping me right now in my neighborhood, but at the same time it's giving me orders that are not taking me backwards, and it's, I'm moving straight ahead, which is what I like to do. So let's get this dropped off and we'll be back.
doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green.
Okay, we got another order that I am not mad about. Heading over here to Subway, and we will pretty much be in the zone that we were gonna dash, you know, in. So let's go get that picked up, and I'll be back. This customer is only 1.1 mile away, so let's go get this dropped off. So that was a quick $20 in 1 hour, pretty much. We might make over 40. No, not gonna. Hopeful, wishful thinking.
Turn right onto Mills Road.
But you can see where DoorDash had that little message where it's a hot spot zone, and that
Continue for 2 miles.
more dashes were needed by this Chili's that I'm going to. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Is that something that's new? Have any of you ever seen that before? And the route that it's taking me is a little weird, but I'm going with it. I'm gonna go with it. Maybe something might pop up along the way before I can actually get to Chili's. And if we make it to Chili's and don't get anything, because we're gonna pull up at the Sam's Club because of the fact that I need gas. So if we get all the way, yeah, Sam's Club is across from Chili's. So if we get all the way over there and we don't get another order, we're gonna get gas. We're gonna add more time to this dash, which I probably should do about now, because let's see, it's going on 7. It's about 6:45 right now. So right about now, I'm gonna wait till the last second, because DoorDash be playing with me. I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna wait till I get to the last second to add more time. But I'll be back once we get over there. So we got our next order, and we couldn't get to Chili's because it gave us a dash mark. The first one that it tried to give me, upside down, 12 miles, $12, 17 miles. I hurry up and decline that one. And then another one popped up. It it was just average. I can't remember. It's like $6-something. I don't know. Can't remember. But it was 2 pickups, one from Dash Mart. So I guess this customer is doing a double dash. The Dash Mart, they got their little hemp products in here, and then they picked up a seltzer, hard seltzer, at a liquor store. And so I'm kind of going in a big circle, which isn't bad. I like when I can say I'm right by my house.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Mills Road.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get this dropped off. This actually wasn't bad, you know, even though it was a 2 stops. It's for the one customer, so I'll be back.
Doing small things, being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early, cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey.
Okay, well, we got that sketchy order dropped off. I say sketchy because the name on the order and the name on the ID, 2 different things. The name on the order says GO, G-O, and then the last letter initial, D. And I get to the customer's home address, and it's the lady with a, you know, her name doesn't say Go D, regular name, but the ID scanned, and it is what it is. So we actually just paused our dash so that we can get gas. We have 25 miles left. I mean, we only have 25 miles we could drive. So we are going to go to the Sam's Club that I mentioned and get gas. And wait a minute, do they have gas at that one? Oh damn. Well, it's a gas station over there, so I'm gonna be getting some gas some kind of way, but I also be in a better position to be by this Chili's where DoorDash says that they need more drivers at. So how true that is, we are going to find out. Okay, I'll be back. So a lot of weird just happened to me, and I don't know, I guess my dash and my dreams or hopes was ruined about just the $40, because okay, so after I delivered that door, whatever you call it, with the Dash Mart order with the alcohol and all that, after I completed the verification, paused my dash, went to the gas station, start pumping gas, then I started having app issues. And then I turned, I closed the app a couple times, and it kept popping up to complete the verification, complete the drop off.
Southwest, then stay straight to
That
take the right.
same verification screen kept popping up. So finally I had to call
Keep straight to take Farm to Market Road 1960
DoorDash.
West. Farm to Market Road 1960 West.
So finally I had to get in touch with DoorDash, tell them about the issue, and they fixed it. And then after that, as soon as they fixed it, I started getting orders popping up, bad orders. So I'm declining the bad orders. And then one order that, I don't know if it would have, how to feel about this order really, because it was paying $16.50 and going $16.50 going 12 and a half miles. And that right there probably would have been 30 minutes or so, but I would have, and it was going to BJ Brewery. And so that would have been my 40, would have had to do a little driving. So I accepted it. I accepted the order. And then I get a message saying from DoorDash that you missed the
Continue for
delivery.
1.5 miles.
You missed the delivery that we're going to give to somebody else. I'm like, huh? I hit accept. And because it wasn't a decline. And then they sent another order for somewhere called Slow Roast Kitchen, which ended up being BJ's, but it's a different order for a different customer at their ghost kitchen, which it took me a minute to figure out. Okay, BJ's got a ghost kitchen inside, and I didn't really want to take that order, but I declined several orders back to back. My acceptance rate is now at 70%. So I took that order, and I got to drive 20 minutes to get here. And by the time I do that, it's going to be 8 o'clock. My dash is going to be ended. And I'm thinking about extending my dash for 30 minutes because it's getting later in the, it's basically summer is here. So it's more daylight now. It gets darker later, so we may see, but hell, even with this order, we ain't gonna be close to that. So let me get this dropped off and I'll be back.
Gaining new levels, just Peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitious beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead, wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win, it's how my life set up. Slim don't fold, probably bumping some.
All right, team. We got that dropped off. And we're not going to do another dash. We let the dash ended. We made a total of $36, so I was only $4 away from my goal. It is still daylight out here for the next probably 15-20 minutes. It is still daylight out here, and I could do another dash and reach the goal. But I said, you know what? I don't know if I can go out this gate. Let's see, emergency exit only. Nope. I said, you know what? This order took me back not far from my home. I am about 10 minutes away from my home as soon as I can figure out how to get out of this apartment. But I'm about 10 minutes away from my home. And I'm about 12 minutes away from my neighborhood favorite gas station, which is Kroger. And I always, and I think I got about 20 cents off a gallon right now. So we gonna fill up, and then we gonna go home and call it a night. It's not that serious for the other $4. Unless I have a change of heart. All right, thanks. And I will see you in the next one.
Old in the whip, game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience in your calling, we'll reach you, but you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing.